Fantastic. Welcome to Coffee with Markus. Yes, we'll have coffee together. Today, we're going to talk about how to start trading without risking a single penny. How does that sound? Oh my gosh, I got an echo here. Let me shut myself off. There we go. Fantastic. All right, cool. Again, how to start trading without risking a single penny. How does that sound? We're going to talk about that in more detail. But first of all, wow, this week has been a great week for binary options. Are you trading binary options yet? This week we had 8 trades and all 8 trades have been winning trades. Now keep in mind, we always will have some losing trades, but yes, that's a great week to start it's a great week to start the year, right? Isn't it? So I love it. And if the market wants to give us money, we'll take it. All right. So let's talk about how to start trading without risking a single penny. How exactly do we do this? Well, think about it. You now have a trading strategy and you're ready to start, right? You're excited and it's a new year. You want to get started in the market. What should you do first? Well, let's jump to the computer and talk about this. The first thing you need to do is, here we go, trade on a trading simulator. And here's why. You want to trade on a trading simulator so that first of all, you can prove to yourself if the strategy works. Does the strategy actually work? There we go. Okay. You shouldn't trust anybody. I mean, everybody is making claims about trading strategies and how fantastic they are and how much money you can make with the trading strategies. I just told you about our binary options trading strategy, and this week we had 8 winning trades in a row. Now, this is unusual. Usually we have winning trades and we have losing trades, but here, 8 winning trades in a row, I take it. But does this mean that this strategy overall is profitable? You have to test it for yourself. So the first thing that you want to make sure is that the strategy actually works. The second reason why you should trade on a simulator is to gain confidence. And what kind of confidence am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about confidence in the strategy and confidence in yourself. Let me just write this down here. First of all, every strategy will have a streak of winning trades and it will have a streak of losing trades. You need to make sure that you know your numbers, that you know how many winning trades in a row can you expect. How many losing trades in a row can you expect? What is the winning percentage of the strategy? How much are you making on average on a winning trade? How much are you losing on a losing trade? There's important figures that you need to know. You must know the numbers because you need to be prepared for this. See, when you have a winning streak like we have right now in binary options of 8 winning trades, is this unusual or is this normal? You don't know if you're not testing the trading strategy. Now, secondly, you also need to have confidence in yourself that you can actually execute the strategy. See, if you have a day trading strategy, then you need to be in front of your computer for an hour or 2. Can you stay focused in front of your computer? That's what you need to check by trading the strategy on a simulator. If you're having a swing trading strategy, are you getting enough signals or are you getting impatient? If you haven't had a trading signal for 2 or 3 days, is this something where you're getting antsy and say, I got to trade right now? Or are you fine with it? Know what to expect. And again, this is why you need to test the trading strategy so that you have confidence in the strategy and in yourself. Now, the third thing why you need to use a simulator at first is that you know what to do. And what do I mean by know what to do? You need to know the different order types that are out there. What is a limit order? What does it do? What is a stop order? What does it do? What is a market order? What does it do? What is a stop limit order, right? You need to know what you're doing. You need to know about the different order types, OCO orders, bracket orders. And if right now you're saying, huh? That's why you need to use a trading simulator. Making sense? Also, you need to know what buttons to push. You need to know your platform. How do you enter trades? And most importantly, how do you exit trades, right? Every platform is different. So do you have to, for example, sell to close, or do you just have to sell after you bought it? There's different terminology with every single platform. And you need to know that, you need to make sure that you know this terminology, because you don't want to fiddle around with your platform while you are trying to get into a trade. Think about it. You have a signal, you want to get into a trade, and now you're trying to figure out the platform. And you won't believe how many people are contacting me after they started trading live with questions about their trading platform. No, when you're trading live, that is the wrong time to ask questions about your trading platform. When trading live, you need to be a master of your trading platform. This is why you need to trade on a simulator first. So now the question is, for how long should you trade on a simulator? I always recommend at least 40 trades. Place at least 40 trades on the simulator. And again, for several reasons. Let's talk about this. First of all, only after 40 trades you have enough data so that you know your numbers and that you can evaluate whether a trading strategy works or not. Think about it. I just told you we had 8 winning trades in a row. Is this enough data for you to say this strategy works? What if you now have 10 losing trades in a row? You must have at least 40 trades so that you know whether the strategy works. In terms of confidence, the same thing here. After 40 trades, you have more confidence in the strategy and in yourself. Plus, after 40 trades, you also know the different order types. And yes, after 40 trades, you typically know your platform. If you have placed 40 trades on your platform, you should know your platform pretty well, at least to 90%, and that is fine when you're trading. So 40 trades, and that's what I tell all my students that are in our mastermind that I personally mentor, where I say, do not place a live trade before you place at least 40 trades on a simulator. So let's talk about simulators. What are great simulators, or what is the best simulator? You see, here at Rockwell Trading, we test different simulators, and we have tested Interactive Brokers, Schwab, I believe we have tested Fidelity, Trade Navigator. So we have tested, I believe, half a dozen different simulators, maybe even more. I believe it is more, close to 10 simulators. And here's the one that we recommend. We recommend the Think or Swim paper trading, paper money. So it's a little bit tricky to find it. So you need to go to Google and you need to type in Think or Swim paper money. And let me switch over here to the computer so that you see what I'm doing. There we go. So Google, type in Think or Swim paper money. So when you do, you see that one of the first entries that is popping up is register for paper trading. So you simply go here and then you can register for paper money to get a free 60-day trial of Think or Swim. And we have found that this platform shows you actually the most realistic fills. Because you want to make sure, especially when you want to gain confidence in the trading strategy, that you have realistic fills, right? Unrealistic fills don't do anything for you. Now, the other cool thing here is that you have a full 60 days that you can trade it. Again, we're not affiliated with Think or Swim. We're not getting compensated from Think or Swim. I'm only recommending it because it is a great platform, and we recommend it to all of our mastermind students to get started on Think or Swim. The great thing is you can trade stocks, options, and even futures on this. And yes, if you really want to trade Bitcoin, I do believe that right now they even have Bitcoin. All right, so this is how you find the best simulator here. And keep this in mind, whatever you are trading, first start on a simulator, because that allows you to trade without risking a single penny. All right, hope this was helpful. If it was, please like this, share it with your friends, spread the word. Have a great day, and I see you the next time.